Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Astros totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-3. The Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-0. The Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pummeled the Yankees 9-1. The Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 11-7. The Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they blew out Baltimore 8-0. The Chi Sox stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 5-2. The Twins put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-0. David Wright grabbed 3 base knocks, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 4-1. The Miami Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-5. The Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-4. The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. The Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 5-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined to give up just 5 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 3-0. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Daniel Mengden is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Powell, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what HOU OAK brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Bregman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the Stros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard to short. Correa takes it in. And that's the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
The inning is over. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Number 4, George Springer.
Here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Correa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-1 is taken for strike two.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. A runner at first with no outs here. Ready with another 2-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Joyce. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 9.
Stepping up now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Joyce is there, and that retires the side. One left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on base. In the outfield, Josh Reddick, a huge wrestling fan, but what we need to lock in on is the fact that he's got one of the best arms in baseball. Loves throwing guys out at the dish. We'll see if he gets the opportunity today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Is looked at for the first strike. McCann, a native of Georgia. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Powell's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Tyler White will bat next. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Powell's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready for another chance. Josh Reddick, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. To short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 3 for 9. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count 2 and 2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So 1 gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. So digging in now, Bruce Maxwell, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9. Third baseman. Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Athletics are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. Is in off the plate.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Full count still.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Lombardozzi. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Liner toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in, Matt Joyce. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And it's fouled away. Lombardozzi on at first, nobody out. The next 0-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. At the plate, Boog Powell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Olson.
Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 2-0 now. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Number 14 on the season. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Up next,
stepping in now, Ryan Baker.
Ryan
He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Lombardozzi is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
The captain, number 16, Brian McCann.
Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Fastball called for strike 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Popped him up. Chapman near the bag at third, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now the A's designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Semien aboard here at first with nobody out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
That's in.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. The 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brad Peacock is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Standing in now, Steve Lombardozzi. And he puts it on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3 runs already home here. Dribbled up the line. Now winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Tyler White will bat next. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Powell's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Smoke toward third. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. Reddick, base runner at first with 1 out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Spin and a throw back to second. Runners back. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Joyce to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 21 for him on the season. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
George.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 59, J.J. Tierney.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Tierney has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. In there, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out to center field. Lombardozzi over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. Through 5.5. It's the A's 5. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. One and two. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Ryan Baker. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Popped him up. Gurriel is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The catcher, number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruce Maxwell. A fly out and a single for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he takes ball 1. Baker at second. Piscotty at first. 2 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Chapman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the one. 7th inning coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 6-4. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0 home to McCann. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
In there, and it's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this save league.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the changeup is way low that time. Here now the 2-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. The right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. White on second. Reddick at first. One gone. And that misses 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Petit, 33 years old, is currently second among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Maxwell finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 6-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Lombardozzi. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Lifted in the air out to left. Correa shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One 0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Three and 0. Here it is. Fouled away. Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Powell.
Riding in once again, Boog Powell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 home. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Correa comes up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're up 6-4. Carlos Correa will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here comes the first pitch. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike one. Correa, left field and carrying well. Baker going back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 3. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros claw back.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston, number 52, Buddy O'Shea.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up.
First baseman, Olson.
He's set. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Ryan Baker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. In the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland as it remains a 6-5 ball game. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brian McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Liner toward right center, and that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, Tyler White, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. McCann gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's got a batting average of .444. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Last strike now for Houston. Little chopper back to the mound. So on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Daniel